Oh my god, I'm actually live. Jesus Christ. This is so weird. Okay. Yeah, this is impromptu as fuck. I don't really have anything to talk about. I drank some whiskey. I drank some whiskey and I was feeling it. So I'm here now. I don't have anything to talk about. I mean, I do have things to talk about. I just don't know what they are right now. I feel like I'm on the spot. I don't really got shit. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this up or what I'm going to do here. I got a cigar. Hell yeah. This is going to be a mess. I have no idea what the fuck this is. I drank some whiskey and I was sitting by my laptop and I was like, I should just go live. I should just do something. And so now I'm here. I didn't record an episode today because I just didn't. I felt really depressed yesterday and I felt really depressed today. I actually didn't feel so depressed today, but I felt pretty fucking depressed yesterday. I just felt, I don't know exactly what the reason was why I was so depressed. I can't imagine that the whole encounter that I had the night before at the stand-up club didn't have anything to do with it. Like, I'm sure that had something to do with it, but it just maybe subconsciously kind of caught me off guard. But yeah, no, I don't really have. Like I said, I didn't record an episode today. Today was just I just finally posted an episode that I filmed with Elijah a week ago, which is just he arrived in Colombia and he had been there for about a week before we recorded that episode. So that was episode 23. That was a fun one. I just posted that. So yeah, that's a good one. I just texted with him. So he's still down there doing his thing in Colombia. I'm jealous of you, dude. That's what's up. I mean, I don't necessarily want to be in Colombia right now. Like, I'm pretty content with what I've got going on here. But what I'm jealous of is that you just fucking did it. Like, you just went to Colombia. You knew not to tell the people around you. You knew you were just kind of like, you knew what you wanted to do and you just did it. So I think that that's super. I think that that's super cool. And we gotta hit up Thailand one day. I would love to do that shit. Either Thailand or something else, but for some reason Thailand is what keeps reoccurring in my mind when I think of places I want to go backpacking through. So you know, that'd be dope. I don't necessarily have a good reason for doing this episode today. I'm not like, I don't have anything on my mind. I'm just gonna kind of spew a little bit. I'm only gonna do it for like 20 minutes or so. But latest Dancing Eyes episode is doing pretty well. Shout out to Sam and shout out to her sister for reposting that episode on their Instagrams, and that definitely helped significantly. Like, that episode right now is at like 250 views on, like 220 views on YouTube, and that's doing significantly better than the rest of the episodes that I've gotten up to this point. Shout out to Sam, shout out to Lily. I think that's her sister. So that was really really nice of you guys for doing that. I guess, like, right there, I just kind of acknowledged the view count of that video, and that's something that I've been thinking about definitely way too much. Is just the view counts of the videos that I'm posting. It's really difficult to not think about the views so much, especially when it's something that I want to take seriously and something that I put a lot of, like, my energy into in, like, the content that I'm making. It's hard not to look at the view count and, you know, wish, like, and like compare myself to other people and wish that I was doing as well as, like, some other people. There's layers to it. Like, I could definitely go and make some content that's more appealing to more people, but I also want to make content that's appealing to me. And I feel like in order to find a healthy balance of the two, it's just going to take some time. It's going to take some energy. So it's just a process that I'm willing to go through. The cigar is dry. Shoot. Who knows if I'm even going to keep this episode up here. But, it is what it is. I guess I'll just go through my mindset for the last couple of days. Yesterday was Tuesday. I was supposed to perform again last night, and I didn't. We didn't have the car available, and just the Uber I was supposed to perform it was supposed to be like a 15-minute drive, but they shut down the open mic for the night, so I couldn't perform there. And the next closest open mic was in Atlanta, which is like a 40-minute drive. So we're talking like a $30 Uber each way. Like, fuck that, man. I can't afford to do that right now. No way, no how. So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't been structured the last few days. I've been lacking a lot of structure and consistency in my day-to-day life. And this seems to have like a really strong effect on my mental health and my feeling of where my trajectory is going with my life. I seem to have a lot more faith and more confidence in what I'm doing and what I'm about when I live in a structured environment and I live on a consistent pattern, and I wake up, I do the same thing, I have a routine. I go to sleep with the same routine, I wake up with the same routine. When I have a pattern, I seem to have much more confidence in myself and what I'm about. And I haven't quite put my finger on it, like why it has so much of an impact on how I'm feeling mentally, but routine is so important to me. Whether I choose for it to be important or whether it's just like, it's not a conscious decision. I didn't wake up and be like, I'm going to make sure that routine is so important to my mental health. Like, that wasn't a fucking thing that I decided on, but it's true. It really does have a big effect on how I'm feeling. And days where I'm not structured, just, it's not sustainable for me. Days like yesterday and days like today, where I wake up whenever and do whatever I want throughout the day, it's just not sustainable, and it's not a way for me to be happy, and I can't imagine that there's a way for someone else to live their life like that and for them to be happy. But meanwhile, I'll go a month with like 5 days out of the week or 4 days out of the week living with a pretty tight, compact schedule where I make sure to involve things in my daily routine that bring me happiness and bring me fulfillment. When I involve things like that and when I stick to a routine so well, my days are just better, man. I'm just I'm a better man. I'm a happier person. I think better. I laugh more. I enjoy music more. I just enjoy life better when I have some more form of routine. And shit, man, I feel for anybody who doesn't have routine and doesn't have a way of implementing things that they love in their everyday life. Or even worse, I feel even worse for people who don't know what they love and haven't quite figured it out yet, man. Like, I totally feel you. That's I can't even say that I'm totally there yet, but I see significant improvement in myself. But when I look back to myself 2 years ago, in 2020, this time 2 years ago when we were in quarantine or COVID was just beginning, fuck, man, that was the worst time in my life. Like, I had no idea what the hell I wanted. So unstructured and unorganized, and every single day was just a struggle with myself. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't have any vision of the future. I wasn't working towards anything. I really feel for anybody who's dealing with that. And I can empathize with you because, like I said, that's what I was dealing with for the majority of my life up until like 5 months ago, man. But I can especially empathize with you on a more recent level just because that's how I was feeling yesterday and how I was feeling today. And it was just really depressing. It was really depressing. Just I've just been down for the last 48 hours, if I'm being honest. I've been eating like shit. I haven't worked out in a fat minute. just you know, I I could be doing better. I could be feeling a little bit better. I feel pretty good right now though, but that might just be because I have some whiskey in my system and I got this nice cigar here. But I am certainly confident that tomorrow I will be back on track, and I am very confident that I'll be performing and I'll be up on stage again tomorrow. And it's 10:54 p.m. right now, and by the time it's 11, I'm gonna be finished with this, and I'll go proceed with my nightly routine and get ready to be up at 7. And I'm looking forward to that as well. Let me light this real quick. This shit's dry as fuck. Man. Look at this. So yeah, I discovered some new music. That's what I got. That's what I got to share. Is I discovered some new tunes. Shout out to this person who commented on a Dancing Eyes podcast. I think it was either she or he. Oh fuck! Don't hate me now. Don't cancel me. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a she or a he. I apologize. But anyway, it was somebody, I just don't remember their gender, and they heard me talk about Beatles, and I think I mentioned Pink Floyd briefly, and this person brought up to me the name of this album and the name of this band that I should check out, and I checked them out. Really dope shit. The name of the band was the Moody Tunes. Moody Tunes? I got it right here somewhere. What do we got here? Yeah, no, sorry, the Moody Blues. Yeah, the Moody Blues. And the name of the record, the name of the album is called Days of Future Past. Dope shit, man. I've got Nights in White Satin stuck in my head. I've got The Afternoon stuck in my head. And there's another song, I can't remember which. I'm looking at the album now. It's either Dawn is a Feeling, or The Morning, Another Morning. It's one of those songs. I can't remember which one it is, but one of them is also stuck. Like another one of those is also stuck in my head, and I've found a lot of enjoyment in this album. So shout out to whoever recommended that to me. Yeah, just to go back to the like comparing myself to other people, I think that is a strong reason for disappointment or depression in my life, is like when I compare myself to people who are doing better than me or doing things that I envy, and I'm just like, man, I wish I was doing that well, or I wish my shit was getting that many views. Yeah, but seriously, like the views is also another thing that it's so important to be mindful of, because how important is that really? Like seriously, fuck the views, man. Like the views should never be the priority. It should never be what a creator is thinking about. I don't think that that's the right way to make art. I think the right way to make art is to get into a flow state and make what you feel when you're in that flow state, and to be thinking about the amount of views that you're getting. I just don't think that it's the best way to make good art. And unfortunately for myself, it's like a little flu. It's like a bug that I've been hit with, where I keep thinking about the view counts, and I keep wanting to get more views, and I'll keep looking at like Brian's videos, for example, where Brian's getting hella views on his shit, and I'm super happy for Brian, man. Like that's so cool that Brian's getting a bunch of views. Like this dude's super talented, and he's making really good music, and he's making very clickable stuff, and he's really providing some really good shit out there, and it's super cool that he's doing that. But for some reason, and even George too. I'll look at Brian and George. George has 2 videos, and George's second video has more views than any video that I've ever posted, and he only has 2 videos, and I've got like fucking 60 or something. So I mean, George deserves those views. That was a very good video. He's making good shit, but just for some reason, like my human, like just me being a human, it's difficult for me to not look at the views and be like, damn, like I wish I was raking in those views too. Even though like emotionally that's how I'll feel sometimes, and it's like that's my monkey brain at work, man. Like I know that's not how I should feel. I know that's not the best, most efficient way to do my work and to make good content and to do what fulfills me. But for some reason it's just like something that I think about too much, and I'm very mindful about it. I'm very mindful that I think about it too much, which that's a good thing, that I don't let it get to me too much, but it is something that I think about, unfortunately. But it's 10:59, which is unreal. Jesus Christ, that went by really quickly. Yeah, shout out to my microphone for capturing this. Shout out to the camera, I guess. I don't fucking know. Impromptu episode. I'm not even gonna call this Skeptical Hippo. I'm not sure exactly what this is an impromptu thing. Shout out to my hair being all up in my face, just being a complete mess. Shout out to Dalai Lama behind me. Fucking shout out to Igor. Whatever. All right, yeah. If anybody listens to this, that's what's up. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow.